What is up, DB fans? This is the one and only Cyberman 312 coming at you live from the 31st universe. Here to bring you an ad/commercial free rendition of Dragon Ball Super review. And this is actually part 3. We have no music in the background because it's faster to upload. But, we're also going to hear whatever background noise that may come about. So whatever, I hope you can enjoy this video without music. Just trying to get this out there quickly for anybody who may run into this video. Thank you for clicking on. So Trunks takes advantage of the fight. Takes the momentum or whatever. And he is just ready to pound Black into some pink pudding, So he's just giving it all he's got. He does not even give Black the chance to power up or to, regenerate if that's what he has. Man, I feel like Black has a type of regeneration because he's always saying like, oh, with my first wish, I did this. Or maybe I'm just, missing something, but, or maybe he already revealed the other wishes. But I feel like one of his wishes might have been like to be able to regenerate like Majin Buu or something. So maybe he has some sort of healing factor, like a Wolverine type of healing factor or like a Deadpool type of healing factor. But not necessarily like a Majin Buu one, like a gooey one, like a more stable one, like maybe like Cells, but like maybe a slower one. So I want to say if he has regeneration, it's more like a Wolverine regeneration from Marvel Comics. Yeah, just look up Wolverine regeneration and you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so here's Trunks, man. He fires up a Gallic gun, and he's actually able to get the blast off into Black at point blank range, and Black does not expect any of this from Trunks. Trunks is just so, like, he's just got his little secret tricks, and yeah, he just launches the Gallic gun, the signature move of Vegeta, classic Vegeta move, and Trunks decides to learn it. He's like, yo, I got these moves too, man. You think you can just copy people's moves? Like, nah, bro. Like, you gotta master and practice this stuff, man. Let me show you how. So he shoots it off at Black, and he's just firing it off with all his might, and just like the whole screen just basically turns, like a purplish white, and Black is just pissed, like, God damn, this fucking Ningen. How does he get so fucking strong out of just nowhere every time? But it's like, dude, like, don't you know, man? Zenkai boost, buddy. You have it yourself, but, it seems like he doesn't do his research too often, but that's going to be Goku Black's weakness, man. His Saiyan cockiness and just, the inability to fully master someone's move because all he does is just copy it. So Trunks does the Gallic gun, and it's crazy insane as it just launches Black through mountains, mountains after mountains, through all a bunch of rubble and debris, and it actually zips past the cabin, and you do see the cabin actually blow up, and he's like, man, fuck your cabin, motherfucker. And yeah, he is just pissed, he's just letting it all out, and pretty much at full power, because he's just trying to take out Black and take no chances. He just wants to disintegrate this guy completely because he knows he's not immortal, and he's also a Ningen, so just because he has the mind of a god, he's still a Ningen, he's got the Ningen body. But yeah, Black is just so frustrated. He's like, crap, like, how is this happening? And he's just like, he can't be defeated, he's the best, he's a god in the same body, like, good for you, buddy, like, you're still mortal, you should have wished for immortality, but nope, you're so cocky and you think you're so powerful. And yeah, his Saiyan cockiness is going to be probably his downfall. But This actually would have, in my opinion, this would have been a perfect ending for Black. If they were to just, stop from giving us these episode titles, then, they would really keep us in suspense. But it's really good promotion for it. I understand. But other than that, we would have not known. I would have thought Black was done right here, because when you see somebody just like scream like crazy in pain, and you see that white background, and you basically see the character like being undrawn, like that's when you know that they're done. But correct me if I'm wrong, but the same thing happened to Frieza with the Spirit Bomb, and that's how they kind of made us think he was dead. But look, you guys can let me know in the comments, all you hardcore super DBZ legends or DB legends. But yeah, we just see a big giant explosion from the Gallic gun, and it's just like a nuke going off, and it's just this giant crater with these molten rocks, and just these rocks just pretty much got turned to lava because of this. And you would think that Black would be done, but there you just see his Saiyan body just laying there. And they don't show us the end result, but I'm sure his face is just real nasty. But we never get to really find out if Black really has a regeneration or anything. But there's Trunks looking on. He's like, finally. I'm sure that's the end of Black now, because he can't sense God Ki. I'm sure maybe not yet, but who knows? Maybe he can. But he's just tired and out of energy, and he pretty much descends and down to where his sword was, to basically pick up his weapon, and because he knows he's gonna have to face off against Zamasu, and he's like, oh man, dude, I'm out of energy. So, but he knows that Zamasu's still out there, and Zamasu actually appears behind him, and Trunks actually looks at Zamasu through the reflection, and it's time for another fight with another god. So Trunks is pretty much depleted of most of his energy, most of his reserves, and he's actually down to his reserves pretty much, and he's looking back like, damn, dude, Zamasu arrived earlier than expected. So he's looking back at Zamasu, and he sees that, man, he's basically about to fight an android. No, he's basically about to fight, an immortal. You can't. He could wear him down, but eventually, it's almost like fighting an android, where you fight them, and no matter what, like it's a losing battle, because you're losing energy and they're not. Trunks is gonna run out of energy pounding Zamasu. And Zamasu can just come back immortal every time, and Zamasu is just looking at him like, "Hey, buddy, out of energy there, I see." So it pretty much becomes a game of cat and mouse, and Trunks is actually trying to get some separation from Zamasu, because he's just out of energy. He's trying to play it smart, and Zamasu's like, come here, you fucking minion, so I could fucking slice and dice you. You think you're the only one who can cut people? Well, let me show you how it's really done. So Trunks actually shoots off some blasts at Zamasu, and Zamasu deflects them, and Zamasu is just a coward, man, he's like Vegeta back in the day, where Vegeta would just like take out people who were already down, like on Namek when he killed off Birder and Raccoon. But yeah, so that's Vegeta. That's why Vegeta and Zamasu are pretty much the same. Like before, they were on the same level, but now Vegeta got stronger, and as you'll see later in the this review or whatever. Another part of it, you know what I mean. But Zamasu and Trunks are just fighting it out. Trunks is actually playing it more strategically, because he's like, damn, dude, I gotta figure out a way to beat this guy, man. He's immortal. What am I gonna do, And he's just thinking while he's fighting. And Zamasu is just pretty much just, enjoying himself, probably pissed off. Maybe he thinks Black is dead or something, and he tells Trunks, man, Trunks, dude, it doesn't matter if you come back more powerful. It doesn't matter. All you are is you're just entertainment for me, You were just here so I could kill some time, man. I'm immortal. I'm gonna live forever. You know, you're the last strongest person that could actually face up to me. So I'm gonna milk you as much as I can, little boy. And Trunks is just like, man, fuck that and fuck you. And Mai also thinks the same. As she rolls up in her motorcycle, like renegade status, and, you know, she actually pulls out her shotgun. And, you know, OG Monty and I discussed this, like, dude, a shotgun from whatever height, he was, hitting Zamasu in the upper body. It's like, dude, what kind of aim does she have, She's like pretty much like Hawkeye or something. So yeah, Zamasu actually has to basically shoot at Mai, and he basically retaliates by trying to shoot her back, but he's just going so fast and she zips away that he misses her. So here's Trunks, and basically this red mode is something like, obviously I want to say it's foreshadowing, but I also want to say it's like, maybe they just wanted to save money on paint or something, or just kidding. Maybe this is how they're going to show off now how they basically are in like supersonic speed, or OG Monty said it might be like a thought mode or thought process or whatever, but I feel like it's both, like a supersonic speed plus their thoughts, But here's Amasu, and he's about to strike Trunks, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, man. I'm gonna cut you, and I'm gonna gut you, and I'm just gonna watch you die, because that's what I love. I love watching and making people die. I like watching and making people suffer, because I'm weird like that. And it's like, dude, no, man, you're just crazy. You're insane. But Trunks is actually standing there. It's like, man, it's almost like he's gonna get some power of time, power to manipulate time, or maybe he's gonna learn time leap or something, but he's just waiting and basically timing it out. And he waits for his opportunity. When Zamasu strikes, he actually pretty much, correct me if I'm wrong, I guess it's called a full Nelson or something, where he basically locks his arms up behind him. And Zamasu is just, he's fast, but Trunks is probably faster. He's got a hold of him. And, maybe Zamasu got cocky and thought Trunks was weaker than he expected. But Trunks grabs him, and Zamasu's like, dude, like, what the fuck are you, man? You're just a Ningen. Like, how are you so powerful? And Zamasu's just like, man, get off me. Let me go. Don't touch me. You got so many germs. You're nasty. So, he's probably a germaphobe too, But he's like, man, get off me, you Ningen. And Trunks is like, man, bro, I don't give a fuck if you're immortal. We're going to see how fucking immortal you are, you piece of shit. I don't give a shit, man. Fuck you. I fucking hate you. You destroyed my world. You ruined my peace. I was having a good time. Man, I was going to propose to my girlfriend. I was buying my ring for my lady. And you come along with your bullshit and whatever. And like, nah, whatever. Like, Trunks is just talking shit to him. Like, man, you fucking piece of shit. I'm going to blow you up. So Trunks is basically going to pull like a Majin Vegeta move. Who knows if he's going to go full power all out. And maybe it's like a mastered move. In my opinion, maybe he was going to use a move. Like, if you guys are familiar with Pokemon, the Pokemon Electro, where he does like a self-destruct move. He doesn't fully obliterate himself. He kind of knocks out for a bit and then recovers later. So I thought it was going to be something like that. But we actually never get to see the chance because, you already know who's still alive, and it's Black. So Trunks is like, yeah, dude, I'm going to blow you up, Zamasu. But out of nowhere, Black comes out and stabs Trunks in the back, and now we see Trunks cough up some blood. Now we know, stuff's getting real.